Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Ouroboros Tarot, and today we are going to be looking into what they remember when they think of you. We have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and pause this video if you need to and take some time to decide which crystal sits right with you, as well as with the person you're inquiring about energy. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in a minute. Hi pile 1, if you chose this rose quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading today on how your person remembers you. So we'll go ahead and get into tarot first, and then we'll pull channeled messages and initials and numbers. So how does pile 1's person remember pile 1? How does pile 1's person remember pile 1? Okay. We have 2 cards that came out. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Let's keep going. How does pile 1's person remember pile 1? We have the Page of Wands. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant, Strength, okay, the Knight of Swords, how does pile 1's person remember pile 1? And we have the High Priestess and Death. And on the back of the deck we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, pile 1, how does your person remember you? So your person remembers you as somebody who was very, very giving. But in a very gentle way is what I want to say. It wasn't like they remember you being somebody who is generous or loving in a way that's manipulative or transactional, in a way to get something in return. They remember you as somebody who just had this genuine love for others and this ability to They remember you as somebody who has this ability to almost like set the vibe of rooms. Like when you walk in, the energy shifts to whatever it is that you want the energy to be. And they remember this. It's something that's that they really admired about you. They also remember you as somebody who was capable of being vulnerable, was very brave in their vulnerability. Perhaps you're somebody who is like a mental health advocate, or you are a huge believer in therapy. Perhaps it's something that mental health is something that you talk about often. It's something that you really want to kind of end stigmas on. Whatever it is, your person really, and that's just one example. But what I'm really getting here is that your person remembers you as somebody who was very heart-centered and was brave in their vulnerability and in their authenticity. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that in this vulnerability and in authenticity, they also remember you as somebody who was very much in touch with themselves, and also somebody who really was open to growth, somebody who embraced change and somebody who was very introspective, and has probably gone through a lot of different transformations or phases in their life thus far. Another thing that I'm seeing when it comes to how they remember you is you are somebody who perhaps is a little bit adventurous. And if adventurous isn't the right word, I would say somebody who isn't afraid to try new things, or perhaps is afraid to try them, but pushes past that fear anyway. You're somebody who allows yourself to feel your feelings. So perhaps you feel fear, you feel nervous, you feel scared of certain things, and you let yourself feel that, but you don't let it dictate you. I'm also getting, with this emotional intelligence that this person sees you in, there's also this intuitiveness to you. I see it, this is a deeply intuitive spread. Your person remembers you as somebody who's very in touch with themselves, and also very in touch with the energy around you and the energy of others. And your intuition to them was something that they really admired. With all of these cups cards, I guess there's 1, 2, 3 cards, but this just seems like such an emotional spread. They might also remember you as somebody who's just very emotional, very watery. Perhaps you are a water sign. Yes, you're heart-centered is what I want to say. Okay, pile 1. Let's go ahead and get into some channeled messages of what your person would say if they could say anything to you. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these a little bit. Okay. What would pile 1's person say to pile 1? I feel jealous. Okay, that's interesting. These feelings scare me. 2 cards so far talking about your feelings. This is a very heart-centered spread. Let's see what else they would say. I love you. Something fell. Hold on. No. What's interesting about this no is it's coming over this Page of Wands and this Knight of Swords, and this was the energy I was picking up on adventure and stuff. So perhaps your person isn't as able to let go of their fears or face them. Please give me time. And I'm confused. I can see that. I see, with this spread, what I'm seeing is that your person has a lot of, gentle and warm memories of you. There's nothing here that's indicating that they remember you as this thorn in their side or anything like that. Okay, so for letters we have V, we have L, R, P or D, C, O, and J. Okay, and let's get some numbers as well. Okay, we have 6, 8, 0, another 6, 3, and 1. Okay, Pile 1, well, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. If this reading resonated with you, or if you have any advice or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will have the chance to read for you in another video again soon. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this sea foamy green crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Today we're going to be looking at how your person remembers you. So we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot, and then we'll get some channeled messages, and then finally letters and numbers. So how is Pile 2's person, oh my goodness, how does Pile 2's person remember Pile 2? Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Whoops. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and we have the 6 of Cups. And on the back of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so the first thing that I'm noticing from this spread is just all of the pentacles that are here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacle cards here. Perhaps you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also, I'm getting, somebody who's very abundant, perhaps really focused on their wealth or their just career in general, or maybe education. But I'm seeing that your person recognizes that there is some sort of abundant mindset with you. They remember you as somebody that they were very, very, very attracted to, and somebody who had a lot going for them. You were definitely in this person's mind. You were definitely in your power. They could remember you as somebody who potentially just had a lot of other options besides them, or perhaps they remember you as somebody who maybe struggled with finding balance between work and your interpersonal life or your romantic life. But I am getting this sense that they acknowledge you as somebody who they just remember as like really passionate, really beautiful, and very fun-loving. This 3 of Cups here, Queen of Wands, and 6 of Cups. This is all very joyful, inspirational, fun, loving energy. And they may even remember you with the 6 of Cups as almost like home, like you feel like home, or as like a kindred spirit or a soulmate. When they look back on you, they remember you very fondly. There's a lot of, I am getting the image of like someone looking back at you, thinking of you, and smiling. With this 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles, I want to say that like you were somebody that, kind of was very warm and let them in, and kind of and shared in your abundance, whether that was just your emotional abundance, or perhaps you guys lived together. But they remember you in a way in which you opened up your door, whatever that means to you, and you took them in, and they're very, very thankful for that. With this King of Pentacles here and this 8 of Pentacles, I get the feeling that you were just a lot of what they remember about you is just somebody who's definitely sitting in their power, and is a hard worker, has goals, has things in mind for their future that they really want to set. You are a go-getter, and they remember that. With this Three of Swords here, there's some pain involved with looking back at you. It's not, you know, it's not the entirety of this spread. There's a lot of love here, but it feels fresh, or, you know, they just haven't let go of that pain yet. There's still some healing to do when they look back on this connection. But overall, they remember you as somebody who was very beautiful or attractive, somebody who was very abundant, somebody who was very intelligent, and somebody who knew their worth. Somebody who knew their worth. Okay, let's go ahead and get some channeled messages for you. We have, I need to let you go. I'm feeling that with this Three of Swords here. I feel lost. Yes, I see that with the Three of Swords as well. We both deserve to be happy. Yes. I don't know. Right over this Seven of Cups. Can we start over? Yes, this person's confused. Maybe with the Seven of Cups energy, in addition to you having a lot of options, perhaps they treated you like an option. And they regret it. Goodbye. This person is very confused. And I see that here. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of love here, but a lot of pain also. Okay, let's go ahead and get some letters and numbers. Okay, we have the number 5. Is that a 5? Or, you know, this is the letter. This is an S. My handwriting is terrible. C, H, an N or a U, F, and X. Okay, now we'll get some numbers. We have 1. We have 6. We have 4. We have another 1. We have a 3. And we have an 8. Okay, pile 2, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. If this resonated with you, or if you have any suggestions for me, please let me know in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love it if you did, and I would love to read for you in another video again soon. Bye! Hi pile 3, if you chose this pink and gray crystal, I think this is a Botswana agate, then this is going to be your reading for today. So we are going to be looking into how your person remembers you, and then we'll go ahead and get channeled messages and letters and numbers. How does pile 3's person remember pile 3? How does pile 3's person remember pile 3? Okay. We have the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the Emperor, the Hermit, the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, okay, and we have the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, and on the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Pentacles. That's interesting. That was on the bottom of the deck for pile 1 as well. Okay. Pile 3. How does your person remember you? So there's a lot of, your person remembers you as somebody who was almost like a caregiver, I want to say, with this Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and Temperance. I'm getting this energy of somebody who maybe even, who cares for others, but perhaps they put others' needs before their own. And I see that this was probably something that you were really working on. But they see you as somebody who's very, very giving, very loving, very nurturing, and somebody who's there for others whenever they needed it. And I'm seeing a lot of fun here. You're somebody who was very fun. But I'm also seeing, with this Hermit, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, I get the feeling that they also remember you as somebody who perhaps was in their head a lot. Perhaps you were struggling with anxiety, or you were dealing with something really heavy, around the time that you guys were in contact or in connection with one another. And I see that they remember you as somebody who was very strong and who was actively working to get out of that headset or mindset. They also see you as somebody who is like very, very inspiring. Perhaps you have gone through a lot, or you have a story that you can share with others, that might be heavy, but you've kind of taken your power back with it and made it your own. Overall, your person remembers you as somebody who was loving, loyal, who perhaps struggled a little bit emotionally every once in a while, but somebody who would have dropped everything to help the people that they love. This is very real, a very real spread. Very loving still. They remember you as like the whole person, I want to say. And they look back, with love and compassion. What I'm getting from this is that they're not, they haven't turned you into something you're not. Like, if that makes sense. Like, they haven't put you on this pedestal in which you have become this person that you never actually were. They're looking back at you in the eyes of like, genuine love of somebody who they're looking at you from the perspective of someone who loved all of you, who loved all parts of you. There's neither, they're not looking back at you and only remembering like the bad things, and they're not looking back at you and only remembering, just these things to like immortalize you or turn you into this goddess or godlike figure. They're looking at you as a human being who they loved. Okay, let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from your person. What would pile 3 say to pile 3's person say to pile 3? Okay, where the heck did it go? I saw something flip out. We both deserve to be happy. Yes, I think they really want you to be happy. I lied. Very interesting. I've learned so much. It's almost, you know, something that I'm kind of getting from this, with this, like, I've learned so much, and this, like, Six of Pentacles here, and seeing everything, you know, shadow and light. It's like they're learning yin and yang. They're learning, you know, they're learning balance, and they're learning that, you know, if this was like somebody who was like good vibes only, they're learning that shadow and light go hand in hand. And I think that this may be something that you taught them. Where did it go? I wish I could take it back. Perhaps this Nine of Swords and this Five of Pentacles and this Hermit, and, you know, this energy that I'm picking up on that is very heavy and very sad, was triggered by this person, was brought on by something this person has done. I'm coming back. Very interesting. And we'll get one more. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get some letters, and then we'll get numbers. We have O, H, F, R, C, N, and we'll get one more, and another F. And this could also be a U. Okay, and then we'll get numbers. 3, 6, 7, 5, 9, and 2. Okay, pile 3, well, this is where I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading for today. If this resonated with you, or if you have any suggestions or advice for me, please let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to read for you again in another video. Bye, pile 4. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be looking at how your person remembers you. We're going to go ahead and pull some tarot, and then we'll get into channeled messages, and then finally we will get into letters and numbers. How does pile 4's person remember pile 4? How does pile 4's person remember pile 4? Okay, we have the Star. We have the Emperor. We have the Five of Cups. We have Strength. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. Oh, okay. We have the Hierophant. And then we also have the Three of Swords reversed. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, pile 4. This is really interesting. Your person sees you as somebody who, or remembers you as somebody who was in their power, who had an immense amount of self-respect, and who had their back. Like, I'm just getting this image of you, like, almost hugging yourself, or, you know, just like having your back, just having a relationship with yourself where you trust yourself, and you know, you'll do everything you can to not let yourself down. And your person, this is something that your person really remembers strongly about you. It's almost like you're somebody who, you know, is willing to walk away when you're not being treated correctly. And you're somebody who goes about things. So, like, if somebody does treat you wrongly or wrongs you, it's almost like you're not the kind of person to you're not like an eye for an eye kind of person. You're somebody with a lot of self-respect, but like maybe even class. Like they look at you as somebody who's just really classy. And I'm getting the feeling that they really admire this about you. I'm also getting the feeling that like you are somebody who holds an immense amount of strength and has really taken your power in the sense of you recognize that you hold a huge part and a huge responsibility in your healing. Like you're somebody who acknowledges that, you can't, what has happened to you isn't your fault. But you take responsibility in healing yourself and making sure that none of the harm or the hurt or the trauma that has been inflicted on you spills over into other people or into your relationships. This is what I'm seeing here very clearly. Your person just really admires you and views you as somebody who's really in their authentic and genuine power. They also remember you as somebody, I want to say they've really put you on like this pedestal. Like you are this star to them. With the Four of Wands being right underneath it, they hold you in such high regard, and they remember you as somebody who was like the whole package almost. And very loving. With this Ace of Cups here, it's like this is you. They remember you as somebody who was just full of love for yourself and full of love for others. You approached everything from a place of love. And perhaps you don't necessarily feel this way, or you're thinking like, what the heck? Like, this doesn't sound like me, but this is from your person's perspective, and they really see you as somebody who is kind and respectful to yourself and to others, and comes from a place of love, chooses love over fear. And they've really put you on this pedestal. Like the star here, it just reminds me of this, like, it's like the one who got away. Like they look back at you and they just think, wow. And this Four of Wands it's a wedding card. And it's a card about home and celebration and joy and union. And I think when they look back on you, they feel all of these feelings. And this is the feeling that they choose to hold on to. These are the memories that they choose to hold on to. If there was anything bad going on in your relationship or in your connection or anything negative, obviously there was, because, nothing is perfect. That's not something that they're choosing to focus on. They're only remembering, it's like a fantasy. They're only choosing to remember the good. And they hold you in high regard, Pile 4, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and get some channeled messages. What would Pile 4's person say to Pile 4? I'm not good enough for you. Right over this star. Only you. Yes. I've changed. I'll get 2 more. I want to talk. And I'm confused. Okay, let's go ahead and get some letters, and then we'll get numbers. Okay, we have C, O, oops, a D or a P. Let's keep going. V, S, and I. Okay, let's get some numbers. 5, 6, 8, 3, 1, and another 8. Okay, Pile 4, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. If this reading resonated with you, or if you have any advice or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will get the chance to see you again soon. Bye!